Yeah, Grumpy sent out. Sent him out with 25 of each, and as you can see, he's actually got quite a good amount of stuff that he'll be coming back with. Take a look at our objectives. Merge 4 pairs of rooms together, select 5 outlets. Hit select 600 cash. Yeah, it should be easy once I recall Grumpy. Merge 4 rooms together. Right, Raiders. Of course there's Raiders. You, and you, and you. Because zoomed out, the max is in there not moving around. I can easily tap on them to see who needs healing. Did you guys take out the Raiders? Did it move on to the next room? Impressive. Impressive. See how the training program is doing. Fully upgraded. I think all my rooms are fully upgraded. Yeah. Sell 9 weapons or outfits. I could probably do that. So we got pretty much everyone equipped, and Grumpy's coming back with more. Need to sell 3 more. That should be doable. Merge 4 pairs of rooms together. I think I can do that. distribute our power a bit. Push it down there. Got so much food production, I'm redistributing people the power. We have so much water production as well, because if I recall correctly, yeah, she's got maxed out perception. And you have near max perception. And let's see. You have near max perception. So that's why we're producing so much water. Even though there's only 3 people working water, their perception is nearly maxed out. I'm actually thinking of moving both of these over here into one, because then they can take care of raiders, and with their high perception, they should have high accuracy. Yeah, I really don't need it. It's superfluous at this point. That takes our power consumption down a bit. So let's upgrade that. This is already fully upgraded. Kind of in a similar situation, isn't it? So we have a lot of food surplus, but that's not always the case. I'm going to leave them as they are. If I want to expand out these, it's going to be more caps. Looking good on power generation. $835 caps. That should be enough to expand something, shouldn't it? Weight room will be 900. Athletics room. Train their agility. First, I've now got to expand it. 1500 to expand. But I actually upgraded that, apparently, at some point. Oh, crap, that's why. Built the completely wrong room there. Such an idiot. Well, that was a waste of all my caps. Do I have access to the endurance room? I think I have, yes. Definitely the next one I have to build, though. So let's wait for a few more minutes on this. There really isn't much to talk about here, as you can see. But we have done a little bit of expanding and placement of the wrong room. Two water facilities, shoot food. I really don't want to cut them down to one because that would probably be stretching it. So, I mean, seriously, look at that. Water people, I probably could. There's another power there. Equipped to dwellers with a 32 pistol. I have some 32s. That's an odd objective here, regardless. The 44. And random rad roaches, of course. Nope, not 32 there. That's the 44. That's the sawed-off shotgun. The 44. That's a sawed-off. Laser pistol. Flamer. Ah, yes, that's something I got from one of the lunch boxes off screen, if I remember correctly. No. No. I believe that's the 32. And there's our other 32. That's a lot of power to collect. Probably seems to be doing pretty well, though. What I'd really like to do is switch these two rooms, but that's going to be a pain in the ass. That would mean I'd basically have to destroy this one, build a residence first, but I probably could. I probably would be able to pull that off. Is this upgraded or not? I don't think so. No, it's fully upgraded. So I'd have to build that, destroy it, fully upgrade it. What it cost me to build. $220. So if I wanted to build 3 of them, that would be $440, $660. Food production is pretty high. I'm trying to see. I know I have people training their agility, but I don't think we have actual high agility people. No, it doesn't look like it. That's more just a fluke of luck than good management. Another reason I don't want to destroy this room until I've got the funds to build it is because mole rats come into rooms that are touching dirt. So the mole rats will spawn here, 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 and here right now. Those are the only places the mole rats can spawn on my bottom layer. Well, technically they can spawn in any of these rooms as well. Right now they can't spawn in these upper levels because they're not touching dirt. They're touching stone. Well, these are actually touching dirt on the side here, so it'd probably behoove me to put in an elevator. I can do that actually right now. I'm not going to put an elevator to the top level because that's to prevent attacks. But if I put one here, and can I build another one? No. I'll at the very least make these two easier to get to because I'm afraid of putting an elevator here because they might build one up there. And I want to keep this one free. So I was about keeping the first 2 levels with only 1 elevator is also good because this is typically where you're going to run into getting any of your assaults. They're not going to make it through these, because once I get a production room in there and have people in there, I'll have 2, 4, 5 rooms that a raiding party has to go through. Technically 6 as well. They go through here, that goes into the second room, come back here, that's the 3rd room, they come down, 4th room, 5th room, 6th room. Come back, 7th room, and then, so if they made it through 7 rooms before hitting the elevators, they're probably either be very weak or very, very, very strong. At which point, having elevators in the lower levels won't really matter. But at least now, with the elevator there, we can't have mole rats spawning in here because nothing's touched. Well, yeah, I guess technically that's still touching dirt, isn't it? Until I've expanded that out, we can still get mole rats in there. So still, it does mean that if an incident happens here, I should be able to at least move some people around a little bit easier. course, eventually, once we've expanded the vault out down to this level, which is, you know, athletics, so technically we have to go one more level to make our special rooms, but technically speaking, then we should only have to deal with mole rats on the lowest level. It would be the level luck room. I think that's about it for this one. There really isn't too much more to look at aside from just collecting resources. This is what happens when you stream for more than a minute, or when you play for more than a minute. Stuff attacks you. So before we head out, let's quickly look at Grumpy, because basically what I want to do is keep Grumpy out as long as possible. He's already been exploring the wasteland for 22 hours, the best hit 24-hour mark, and he's barely touched his supplies. He's used 6 stim packs in 22 hours. So I think he should be able to go on for another day or so. Get us some very nice loot. For lucky, maybe we'll be able to pick up some powered armor and a mini nuke. You send him out to the wasteland with a mini nuke and powered armor. What has he found? He has found Raider armor. Yeah, that's Raider armor. His 30 volts is interesting. That'll certainly help out. I didn't do this back when I first started the vault. So now I have to do it now and give everyone a star on their name to represent ones who are not named after viewers. Probably do that off camera as well. I think I do a couple. So I am trying to actually see Grumpy. Yeah, there's a Grumpy stat. He's got a minimum of 5 in everything, a little bit higher in his intelligence, a little bit higher in his charisma. His endurance is pretty low, I think it's at 5, but his suit is making it much, much higher. And his luck is, of course, at the bottom, because we don't have luck training. We don't have charisma training either. But I could... No, do we have intelligence training? We have intelligence training, so I could throw him in for intelligence training. Just